a ball for it all. There's no limit in this game. You go hard till you fall or you finish. I'm taking all my shots. If they need assistance, then I pass that ride. And they switching it, switching it.
Big stepper, I forever never slip. You wanna make it, then you gotta take a risk. Push it to the max, many fence with every limb. Stretch and flex like you met and you reach to your limb. Top boy, top 10, never let the clock win. You gon' see the legacy, no if, just win. Never let them hopes die. New chance, same man. Hooping like you Kobe, you got 24 every day. The one and only, better beat it like you MJ. Hit him with the bullseye, show him how you swish. Ain't nobody better see him trying, but they wish. The elevation is just like meditating. You the champ and they know this a celebration. I can see the
You go hard till you fall or you finish.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Davis. Now Rose. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Now Harden. And he can't get that one. Davis with the defensive effort. Now Rose. Irving for three. Knocks down the long J.
Just around 40% from the three-point line. I mean, Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
To the middle. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And they're on the run. And Giannis with the dunk.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
And it's blocked by Davis.
Well, their first miss after a perfect 4-for-4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
Pass to DeRozan. And here's Bryant. Back to DeRozan. Outside Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside.
At the line,
especially how he gets these foul calls
James Harden,
close to the basket.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Rejected by James.
Goodness! That's a throwback dunk from Rose. How can you not love watching him get up?
Davis for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Rose, plenty of space. Right side Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Rose with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Right wing. Hughes. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The drive by Harden. Banked it in off the glass.
James Harden.
Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Here's Rip. Oh! Did you see that?
I like the punch. I like the throwdown.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
James Harden. 3.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Oh, and that catch and shoot Jay from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
And it's blocked by Davis.
Home team ball.
And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last. Here's Rose. Outside Irving. Pass to Rose. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Davis. Here's Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
LeBron James.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Now here's Rose. He has 7. 11 feet out. Davis misses. Here's Bryant.
Home team
So
foul.
it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It goes on
Second
Kyrie
team
Irving.
foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And both free throws good for Bryant. Now here's Rose. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Now here's Bryant. Here's Harden. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Harden hits them both.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball.
And Davis slams it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Harden. Pass to Bryant. Puts up a 3.
Kobe Bryant.
That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
A dangerous shooter when he's in rhythm. Love when Rose pulls up on the dime.
On the wing, Bryant. Here's Davis. Out to James. Boy, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Stolen by Davis. Irving with it. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Rose. 9 points in the game. And the shot's good.
Oh, embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And here's Bryant outside. Doesn't go for him. That's tipped. It's stolen by James. Outside Harden. Back to James.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul. Second
so many
foul.
times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
And so he makes both from the line. Pass to Davis. The free ball.
It's time for T-shirts.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
Left side, Harden. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Rose with the bucket.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got 6 in the quarter.
Look at the muscles of Rose right there. I mean, that's just an outstanding job, accepting the physicality and pumping his way through.
Home team ball.
An opportunity to pad the lead.
And BA, if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
Home team ball.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Boy, what a run. The points just piling up, Grant.
Hey, whatever they discovered here, it's working for them.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Love to see the defense exhibit some passion
Kobe
in
Bryant.
protecting the rim right there.
4-3.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Now here's Rose. He's got 13. Stolen by Davis. And here's Todd outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here's Rose. Excellent D there from Bryant. .111 left in the second period. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Rose. Pass to Irving. Unloads from 13. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Irving's got 5 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
And Harden sent a message to the D with the block, really showing his extraordinary athleticism on the defensive end.
Unloads. Offensive rebound. Oh, Giannis dumps it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, excellent D there from Harden.
Home team foul.
And there's the foul. He'll go on Derrick Rose.
Second personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
That's number 2 on him already. A 3rd foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some foul.
It's 2-on-1. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, Rose will generate points in any situation. Here he does it by feeding a wide open man.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the away team, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
That one misses. And he's good on the second. And so that's the end of the first half. They lead by 13. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Davis. And there's a 3-second violation.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable. Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot. The timing of the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Rose. And Davis with the block.
On the long reach of Davis, outstanding at using his wingspan to erase shots.
Rebound, Anthony Davis.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Over to the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires it. DeRozan with the rebound. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Gotta admire the speed of Harden. I mean, he looks locked in on defense, especially with how he contests these shots.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Looking to win the run. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Todd. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Rose. Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
Even through all the injuries, Rose has the speed to beat you. Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. .51 left in the third quarter here. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Anthony Davis for 2.
And Davis gets it to go.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's a hard guard. This guy has it all between touch, length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. To the inside. And Davis slams it home.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
So they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Todd.
Away team foul.
Missed inside.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a
Shooting
spot.
for the home team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You gotta love Giannis's commitment to delivering a superstar performance for his team. The effort he puts out on the floor really can't be overstated.
James outside. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it.
And James, such a terrific interior scorer. Simple, under control, and on the money.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Off target from outside. Here's James. 4 seconds left. No good on the layup. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Antetokounmpo inside.
The ball
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Shot from the inbound. Rose.
And what you love about AD defensively, the instincts, the ability to move his
LeBron
feet at the
James.
time of the shot contest. No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. James goes in. DeRozan outside. Back to Davis. Out to James. There's the drive.
LeBron
Oh,
James.
the teardrop falls in.
Assist goes to
As hot as he's
Anthony
been,
Davis.
it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Rose with the bucket.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got 21 points in the game.
This is the game you hope Rose has every night, shooting with tremendous confidence.
That's right.
And Davis slams it home.
Bryant with the assist.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down.
Pass to Irving. Drills it from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
James can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Rose right side. Launches it. Drains the triple. Rose has got 9 points now in the second half.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Great instinct, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Home team foul.
And the bucket counts.
Kyrie
And he
Irving.
is on his way to the line.
Second personal
He'll try to
foul.
make it a three-point play. Well, over the last few years, the NBA has worked to make the schedule more manageable, Chris. That includes fewer back-to-backs.
Yeah, and for us fans, that's been a great adjustment. Those back-to-backs, it could be a struggle at times. And we want to make sure the players are there, especially on the road, so that the fans can come see them.
John Conchar.
Conchar, good. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rose. It's stolen by James. Pass to Conchar. From outside, off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And they get it
2
back.
minutes.
Here's Rose. Here's Bryant. Oh, not wasting any
Kobe
time and
Bryant.
taking the shot and hitting it.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. And there's James from the arc. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Impossible matchup. You're trying to prevent LeBron James from getting to the rim. You structure your defense that way. And then he does this.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Conchar pulls it in. James with the ball. Bucket again.
LeBron
7
James.
for 12 and going at the defense.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Pass to Davis. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. From the arc. And it's James with the three.
3 points.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Now, here is James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Team foul.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
Here's Rose. .24 seconds left in the fourth. James brings the double team. Now Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Irving. Inside. Here's Davis. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity.
She knows she a bad vibe, so I took her off in them streets. Yeah. We came from nothing to something. Now they phone me for discussions. She said, Papi, I'm in London, blowing my phone, can't make you an option. Maybe you should just slide, not gonna lie, can't make up my mind. And I'ma leave you mesmer. She's so strong, yeah. She's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah. And yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Yeah. Bro said he ain't gonna ride with no phone. Got 2 things on me, she wanna roll with no. She wanna send that photo. So I'm rolling too, yeah. I might just roll in twos. Roll my bro when he gotta have me on back. Keep on saying, keep on playing. I'm pulling up and I just thought these praying. But I was kind of like, what was that you were saying? These steady talking, but they ain't getting no bands. They living with their mama rent free. They ain't paying. We hopping out with them. Get the acting like he hate me, but these really be fans. A nigga getting left shaky when we spinning on his man. She acting like she wanna date me cause I'm all these. We pulling up with them and get the acting like he ain't fake, but we be knowing. Running up that money, ma, I'm getting to them bands. You know I got that now like a fan. Money, then it's gonna get a
pull up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my rider stop it. I'm getting me like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm heading in talk. I run up again and I'm pocket watch. Hear that boy, he pocket watch. I'm pull up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Back to Griffin. Bounce pass, Butler. Russell with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
A solid all-around player, Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And the rejection by Giannis. In the corner, it's Griffin. Butler, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Here's Levine following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. The quick look, no good that time.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Kicks it out to Harden. To end the run. Takes it inside.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall. First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They have.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one? I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Russell. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Away team. Substitution for the away team. Kenyon Martin Jr.
Here's Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Chamberlain. And here we go. Levine heading. Look at that.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Butler. Here's Mitchell.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
.127 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 2. Russell from long range.
3 points.
Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To the inside. Here's Mitchell.
Away team.
It's time for T-shirts!
Butler on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The drive by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray. He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going.
Away team.
And they double up Russell. Pass to Mitchell.
It's T-shirt bonanza! Make some noise!
So it's the visitors now. 2 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul.
And what's incredible about Harden, he can dominate a game with the pass as much as the shot. So defensively, you have to prepare for both.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Going inside.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Shooting for the away team.
No good on the free throw.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Harden has a wide open look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They're up by 6. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Back to Martin. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Tatum on the wing. Clock at 6. Down low. Harden inside the three-point line. They get the rebound. Takes the three. Giannis grabs the miss. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size inside.
And he sinks the second. And so here's the home team. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Hits the three-point bomb. Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Mitchell outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Harden. Levine trying to free himself up. Harden, that's good. He has 6.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Here's Russell. That one doesn't go. Harden with the defensive effort. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Pass to Levine. And here's Harden. Back to Levine. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Driving in.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:16 left in the second quarter. Deep 2 from Russell.
He's been unable to keep it going after that hard start.
Again, Russell missing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
There's Russell with the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range and head first.
First team foul.
41 seconds left here in the second. Here is Harden. He's got 8. From deep three-point range. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
And they turn it over. Step in the line that time.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But, you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Connects from three-point range.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
That'll do it for the first half. Up by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Now Harden. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
From deep. Diallo, no good. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Levine. And the foul on Harden.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Diallo.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And here's Harden for 3. That shot off the mark.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Chamberlain with the block.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And when he's in the open court, Harden has one thing on his mind. Finish.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty positions. The basket.
Here's Diallo. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Butler on the way. And here is Mitchell. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 6.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the away team.
And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the paint. And stolen by Siakam. Kicks it out to Harden. And stolen by Butler. Down low. And the rejection by Harden. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Nice D from Russell.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
We have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Here's Harden looking to end his cold spell. And Antetokounmpo inside. Russell from long range. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Here's Tatum. A rebound by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. There's the three. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Here's Tatum. And finally they hit one. Tatum's got 20.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Russell. Right side, Butler. Great D that time from Tatum. Poked away. Stolen by Mitchell. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. Second foul number 2 for him.
Into the lineup for your home team, Anthony Simons.
Russell left side. No good from 11 feet. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop.
Jason Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum. Going up like nothing could stop it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Time to step aside. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Tatum on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Pass to Russell. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Back to Harden. Cloak loose. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Mitchell outside. Mitchell is double. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Levine. In the corner. Tatum with it. He's off on that one.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Antetokounmpo, no good. The three from Harden. The three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half. get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Mitchell is double. Outside, Russell. Lets it go with the three. Bean with the rebound.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot goes in.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Harden with it.
2 minutes remaining.
Harden draws the double. 6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they pick up 2. Giannis has got 20.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
To the inside. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Giannis. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and James Harden throws it down home.
And on any given play, the beard can take your breath away. He's just got that flair for the spectacular.
Mitchell outside. The 3-ball. Siakam pulls it in. Stolen by Martin. Here's Giannis. A beautiful reverse layup. Giannis has got 14 points now in the second half.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Team foul. Jason Tatum. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for the away team.
In 2020, a special year for Giannis, winning MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, then signing a Supermax extension worth over $200 million.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Pass to Harden. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Here's Harden on the wing. Tries again. No good.
And nice hustle by Russell, trying to make himself into more of a two-way
from the day. The derby don't wait. If